Oh, hey. What's up, you guys? Today's gonna be a motherfucking smoke sesh video. So if y'all don't like smoking, if you don't like smoking, pa allá, to the left. To the left, to the left. Because I do my story times, I do my advice videos in collaboration with smoke sesh videos. It's funny, I forget shit, I lose track, and people don't like that shit, but I do because it's funny. What's the point? It's a smoke sesh. What does weed do to you? What does it do? I'll give you a second.
Marijuana affects the memory.
So yeah, let's get lit. So today's story time, hold on, let me light this shit really fast. Today's story time is going to be the time yes, the time I was followed.
I don't want to kill you.
Okay, enough of that creepy shit. I could never keep a lighter for too long. I didn't want to make this video because I just didn't want to. I tried to erase this out of my mind. Situations like this builds character, awareness. I learned how to be a tough ass bitch, not to be scared, even though I was petrified. I want to share this story because I want my women and my men, doesn't matter what gender you are, because yeah, men are strong, but men can get fucked up too for no goddamn reason. So yeah, about a year ago around springtime, I'm on my way to work. I'm having an amazing morning. I wake up early. I get to do my makeup really nice. Everything is smooth sailing. I ate my breakfast. I had time to make a protein shake. I smoked a little clip. And I was looking good, okay? I was looking good. Let me tell you, I was looking good. But that is not the reason why I was followed. Is someone knocking? Holy shit. I'm scared. Why isn't he picking up?
You have reached the voicemail.
You see, this is why I didn't want to tell the story, because I didn't want to freak out. I'm freaking out. Like, I could have sworn I heard like 3 little tiny knocks upstairs. I'm calling everybody. Like, I'm calling to see. I'm just hearing. So where was I? I was saying, okay, yeah, so I was pretty much saying that I was looking hella good, and that is not the reason why this happened to me. Doesn't matter how you look, shit just happens to you. So I'm having an amazing day. I find parking really fast. I'm walking down the block to the train. Why am I taking the train when I drive? Because there's no parking where I work at. It's impossible and it's super expensive. Yeah, I look fine. I got leggings on. I got like a long tank top. Have my cropped bomber jacket. I got my Doc Marten heels. I have a big ass curly ponytail, book bag, and my face is laid. I'm walking, listen to music, I'm singing, and I see this guy sitting on a bench. And whatever, walking. I see him from far. I'm walking. So to get to the train, I have to walk past this guy sitting on the bench. So as I'm getting closer to the bench, he sees me. And he keeps looking at me while I'm walking. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. He's probably just checking me out. I'm walking. Look at him again, because he's just staring at me, and I just keep walking. I hit the corner. I'm crossing the street. When I hit the sidewalk of where the train is, I see the pink ribbon. So obviously the train is out of service. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, I turn around because I know that area. I already know another few blocks where I can take another train, and I was good, like I still had time. So I turn around and the guy is literally walking towards me, and he's in the middle of the street already. So I had no idea that this dude was following me. Imagine, because the street was long. Imagine I'm walking past this dude and I'm already across the street, across the long ass street, and when I turn around to walk back, this nigga's already in the middle of the street. So as soon as he saw me, he got up and just started following me. Bro. So I'm walking and I notice him and we lock eyes again. And I'm like, what the f? But I keep walking, I keep walking, I keep walking. I walk down that same street, I cross the street again, but I jaywalk a little bit to, you know, so I go to the other direction of the other train. I'm starting to get anxiety. So I had a weird ass feeling. When I hit that corner, something told me, turn around. I turned around. This was like, he was probably like 6 feet away from me. So when I saw that, because when I turned around, I didn't turn around and stop. I'm walking and I turned around and I'm like, oh, this nigga is following me. Mind you, what did I say? I'm on my way to work. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. In the morning, this nigga is following me. Where there's people everywhere, witnesses everywhere. So when I see him, I'm like, oh yeah, he's following me. Yo, I power walk. I dip it to this shop. Right? I run in there and I see the owner and I tell him immediately, I'm like, yo, this guy is following me. Can I stay in here? Can I hide in here? Please, please, like, I don't know what to do. So then he's like, yeah. He puts me behind the counter where only employees could be at. He gives me a chair. I sit down on a corner. The store is pretty wide, but it's a small store. I'm sitting there very low key. I look outside and I see him, like he's just pacing back and forth in front of the store. And he's looking inside, like he's looking for me, and he's just pacing back and forth in front of the store. The guy is asking me questions. I'm like, he's right there, like he's right there, like he followed me. And I was just explaining to him everything that happened. So then I look outside again and he spots me, bro. So like I said, I was sitting on a corner, let's say like this. Let's say the store is very, very wide, but I'm at the very end. This dude spots me. He spots me. He's right here, but like behind the glass. He's outside and his face is on the glass like this, just staring at me like a statue. He didn't move. He's just there like. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what does this man want to do to me? Like, what? Like, honestly, it's 10 in the morning. Were you just gonna fucking rape me in front of people, or just kidnap me or kill me? What? What the was this man gonna fucking do? This is the last time I'm telling this story because this shit is just giving me a terrible fucking feeling. So the first thing I do I call my brother, but I don't know where he's at. I think he was at work, which was close by, but he couldn't leave. I called the cops and they were really no help. Like, they came hella late. After that, I was like, holy shit, I need to call my job. Let me tell you this. So when I call my brother, I'm hysterically crying. When I call the cops, I'm hysterically crying. When I call my job, and when I called my job and someone finally picked up, I was stuck. Like, nothing was coming out. To the point they were like, hello? I told them the whole situation before I even said that. I told them the whole situation first. Like, that was the first thing that blurted out. Like, someone's following me, I don't know what to do. You know, I'm here waiting in the shop because he's outside, and you know, I was on my way to take the train and blah blah blah. And they were like, so what do you want me to do? I'm like, they were like, do you work today? I'm like, yeah. If I have an emergency and I didn't have to go to work, why would I call my job and say, hey, someone's trying to kill me? Why would I'm telling you, hey, I'm running late, someone's trying to kill me. But yeah, it just didn't register, because I guess I just wasn't clear, because I was so emotional. And they were like, okay, yeah, do what you gotta do, cool. So then the cops come and they take me outside and they tell me to look around with them to see if I could spot him. Obviously we don't spot him. The guy that was in the store, he was helping me too. He was keeping an eye on him and he was telling the cops like every move he was making. Like, he was chilling at the shop and then he'll go somewhere and like get a newspaper, but he was still hanging around. And then he went into the McDonald's and then he like left somewhere, and that was like the last that he saw of him. And yeah, the cops was basically saying, you know, there's a lot of crackheads in this area. Yeah, there's a lot of crackheads in this area that has like a lot of sexual demons, rapists. Yeah, so just be very careful, be aware. And it's like, wow, I can't believe, like, you know, you hear about all this shit on the news, but then when it happens to you, it's like, wow, I can't believe this shit fucking happened to me. Like, bro, that shit traumatized me. That shit traumatized me so much, because I do not know the intentions that fucking man had. I know they weren't good. But the fear that I had, but the instincts, yo, I was quick. I'm like, yo, I am not gonna die today. You are not gonna kill me. You are not gonna rape me. You are not gonna kidnap me. Fuck out of here, yo.
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP.
Yo, he was tall. He was tall, dark-skinned man, like slim, baggy attire, dark clothes, like, yeah. And then after that, I was like, yo, I can't leave this shop right now. I can't walk alone. I don't want to take the train. Like, I don't want to go to work. I went to work anyway, but I called an old friend and he ran to come get me because he thought like when I called him it happened like right then and there. They walked me to the train and picked me up after work too when I got off the train. So yeah, that's the end of this story time. This was a really f***ed up story time. I'm sorry. No, it's not. It's just, you know, it's just real life shit. Like, you can't just be like, yeah, it's great to be positive and everything, but it's very important. Like, no, you have to be aware, because this world is so f***ed up. Like, I know I'm gonna sound mad motherfucking corny, but it's like, don't wear your headphones too high all the time. Like, just be aware. That's all you need. You just need to be aware, be ready. You always need some type of weapon, even if it's not a weapon. It's just something sharp, something that hurts, something heavy, something metal, a bat, like, you know what I mean? I had another experience too. Yo, it was so creepy, so creepy. Comment down below if you want me to like do a story time on that, because that one was like super creepy. So creepy. So creepy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a beautiful positive comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys soon. I'm not gonna get up and like do the lens thing because I'm tired.